one more try here. Okay, now I really want to see it pop. You see it here in stream as well. Now I really want to see it pop. Yeah, this is exactly what I want to see. Like now the offer's just pulling away at this point. Like you see this clear on very low volume. Okay, like only 65, 85, 43, 142. Okay, so the offer's just completely pulling now at this point, because they're probably thinking, okay, we might be able to get a sell position in higher. Okay, so why would we buy here if we could buy higher? Okay, you also don't really see any back ticking at all. Okay, the bid is moving along with it, not all too thick, but it's moving along with it. You see it now. You see it trade the 75.50s for the first time, but it didn't happen what I wanted to. Okay, I wanted it to have a liquidation spike here once we broke this bell curve. Okay, so like really buy stop orders like starting to come in here. Okay, and puke this, which didn't happen. So I'm getting out. Okay. Hello YouTube and welcome to my trading channel. So in today's video I'm gonna be doing a very in-depth trade breakdown once again. Okay, I haven't done one of these in a while. It's one from a live stream from yesterday. Like after the stream, one of my followers on Discord like told me, hey, why did you took this trade at this time? I don't quite understand the entry, and I'm very happy to explain it to you. Okay, like I'm very happy, like if they're like enthusiastic trader who really want to improve and want to develop, like I love to help them. Okay, I do obviously everything for free. I don't want to charge you for anything, especially not if you're a new up-and-comer trader. Like you're gonna need the money anyway to trade with. Okay, so with that being said, I'm also doing this trade review now in Discord, okay, live. So I might be, and here on YouTube it's a recorded version, as I record the video of the trade breakdown, which I do live on Discord. So obviously the access to Discord is free as well. But like with that being said, I might here and there look at chat, like answer some question, the comment, my trading style in general. I do have a video about it. Okay, like I'm putting out the course about it right now. Obviously everything for free. I don't want to sell anything. Okay, pretty much an Orderflow scalper, like almost in the direction to market making. So I'm usually like in and out under a minute of my trades. It's what works for me. I try to improve, I try to develop myself, my trading. Okay, like maybe work a little bit more of longer trades and like holding them long and stuff like this, but it's where I'm at right now. Okay, it's what works for me. And also, like if you have something that works for you, I do recommend you like stick with it. Okay, and don't change it up. Like stick with what works for you and improve it. But I do think anyways, like you will get a lot out of this video if you just learn to understand the market better with it. Okay, that's like my main purpose. Like you probably won't be able to adapt my style because your brain like might not be wired that way. Every trader is individual, every style is individual, but I do think like there's value in sharing because, and then explaining, because if you see the market like I see it, and if you learn to, and if it helps you understand the market a little bit better, like there's value in it, no matter which trading style you're using. Okay, just with that being said, like my Discord link is in the description. Yeah, whatever, like I'm live streaming every day. I'm 100% transparent about my trading. Okay, my live streams are all kept up. I'm not like putting them down afterwards, okay, or anything like that. And now let's hop right into the video. So I'm gonna be starting this video here. The trade that I was asked to break down happens later, almost like 5 minutes later into the video. There will be a trade before that trade, but just for context in general, okay, understanding of the market, I kind of feel like I do need to start this video here. Okay, it doesn't really make all too much sense like to start it really earlier. So for context, like we did build like most volume around here. Okay, like we pretty much like we opened, okay, we opened here, okay, like at 30 we opened, and we built volume around here. We just tried one time higher, we immediately got rejected. I did reset my footprint here again, so this is not the entire footprint obviously, and now like we're once again like in this like high volume zone here. So now we're at the bottom of it. Okay, like trying to break it to the downside here. It's trying. Now it kind of pukes. Okay, now here it pukes. Okay, but we don't see like really any follow-up. Okay, so it just goes down, but here we see a 14 by 0. Okay, like this is pretty much a bottom here, and also not much contracts here, and people willing to hit into the bid down here as well. Okay, then we also talk about the pivots all the time. Like we pivoted up to here again. Okay, like almost a 5-tick pivot without really much back ticking. Then we pulled back only 3 ticks here. Okay, and we kind of found a bid here immediately found a bid, immediately found buyer. Okay, had even like bigger buyer step up. Okay, immediately reclaimed point of control. Okay, we even ticked higher than this. If you see in the auction, we still like previously we had some signs of a top and some signs of an absorption right here, but now we even ticked higher than that. Okay, and not just on very low volume. So we did, so not like on the bottom like on a 14 by 0, but really have 140 contracts hit here. Okay, so I do expect this to go higher here. We still see the bid hitting. Okay, like the bid is also refilling here. Offers kind of weak. Okay, like not really strong here, and the bid is just relentlessly refilling here. This really looks like it wants to go higher. Also same stream. Okay, like I'm looking for a long entry here. We kind of puke up. Okay, like now we kind of broke this bell curve. Okay, now what I'm looking at is if we can find a bid here at 75s pretty much, because this was that's why I always keep on resetting the footprints as well once we get back into a range. So I have a new bell curve, new footprint, new idea where's volume set. Okay, so we do pull back to 75 here. I'm tempting to get in here. You see my mouse hover. I'm trying to get in here at 75.25 here on a limit fill. I'm even thinking here about chasing it. Like you do see my mouse hover here, because the rejection off of 75s here was pretty hard. Okay, like pretty much all absorbed, immediately went bid on volume again. Okay, so like lots of buyers. So I want to kind of chase it, but I'm not chasing it here. Then it pukes. Okay, then we do see that the strong buying come in. Okay, and it just pukes up. Kind of frustrated here obviously because I didn't get my fill, but I just cancel it immediately because now at this point I think, okay, like if this just flushes back down to 75 now, I don't want to be any part of this trade anymore, because then now everything has changed. Okay, here a 75 entry is great because it's broke out here, got a retest, boof, and I was looking for this puke. Okay, like really looking for this, and I would have exited probably on this puke. Okay, but like right now I don't want to see it at least flush back in, and maybe like then we trading to the lows again. So I'm kind of waiting now, a little bit frustrated, but here I keep on seeing a good strong bid. Okay, like but we do have a pretty good amount of selling here. Okay, then here this is a skip price. Okay, like this is like also one of my setups I talk about in my playbook. I feel that's also why I keep on resetting the footprint, so I can see these things. Okay, like here we didn't trade a single, so no single person hit into the bid here at 76.25 here. Okay, we completely skipped it. So we just bid up here through here, and there's like yeah, no single person like hit into the bid at 76.25, and this is an extreme point of resistance. Like if you see something like this, like a price just skip, this is for me, at least for my trading style, extremely important to know. Like if this holds above 76.25, this just can rip. Okay, like if it falls below it again. Okay, and even like if it actually trades a lot of volume here, or if it falls below it, obviously, like it's kind of a short setup for me actually. So if you look at my playbook setups, like this is the skipped price setup I keep on talking about. Is once we break a skipped price to the downside, okay, I want to like enter, okay, on a retest of it, because then usually market tanks, or more often than not. Like obviously you can never be right, but I only like to take this actually on overextended moves, which we're not here. So like this is not the skip price setup, even though we do have it technically on the footprint. Okay, so that's one of the things, but we're not overextended here by any means. Okay, we did build a lot of volume here. We just broke out, so we could just retest the 75s as well and just shoot up. So this is not the short entry for me, at least for my style. Okay, Now we keep on holding a bit above it. Now we do see a 2x0 here, okay? That's interesting. So we do see a trade, but just 2 contracts, okay? Immediately went bid again. Went bid again on huge buying. Okay, just look at this 300, almost 400, like immediately. They went here, they went offer, sorry. Like they hit into the offer here with 2 contracts, immediately shot it up, okay? Like absorbed strong on the bid side and just no backticking, just straight up, okay? Like strong pivot here. More absorption here, like the buyers are really taking this, all this buying here. So at this point I want to get in, okay? Like at this point I was thinking, okay, I do like this trade now, like the buyers are very strong here. We did test as the 76.25s here, okay? But we immediately went bid again and just aggressive buying. We've combined with a strong bid, okay? The offer's kind of weak. And I do think now, okay, like this might be a play just to grab at least a liquidity at around 80 here, okay? What I don't want to see in this trade is price to pull back below 76.25, okay? Like I said, if we're pulling back below this price here, I'm out and don't like this trade anymore. I even say it in stream, so unless this breaks, I'm out. Like I want to give this some time here. So this is like my point where I'm considering to out. Now we see it like, okay, now we see it break. We see like it not rejecting any more of this level. Like it's really exact one price here with this setup specifically. Like we do see it trade only 90 contracts. Okay, so here the only 90 contracts is too little for me. So it's good if it rejects off of little contracts. So if it rejects, for example, just of 2 contracts, it's very good. But here right now, it blasts through it on only 90 contracts. So we didn't have any buyers here, like willing to buy this. So this tells me, okay, the bid might be getting weak here. So now we even tick lower, okay, and then now we kind of try to push higher again, okay, like this level is 76.25 here. We try, but now we get rejected, okay, off of it. So that's usually what happens. Like if you see as a level like this, like trade through and then get rejected, like this is looking like a short entry. That's why I said like this is one of my playbook as entries to enter short here. If we're overextended, which we're not, that's why I don't take it. But at this point I was thinking like, okay, this does not look good whatsoever here. But I end up not cutting it, so this was very poor execution from my part, honestly. Like I should have just cut it here. Like I don't know why I'm not cutting it. I'm watching this footage for the first time here as well, so I should just cut this here because this is gonna come back to me. I'm not cutting it. Don't know actually what I'm doing here. I'm not cutting. Okay, bad execution, like okay, I'm not just showing the good, like I said, I'm showing the good, bad and ugly. Like usually if I'm executing correctly, like I should cut this. Maybe I was wanting it to come back a little bit higher in order to cut it, but at this point, like I should have cut this trade. Like really there's no point in staying in it and eating a full stop out here. Because my stop outs are just emergency stop outs, okay? Like I really usually don't let price hit my take profit or my stop loss. I always enter and exit like discretionarily because yeah, I think it's just better. Why have a fixed price? I do have an emergency stop like this for just in case, which I say I'm never moving, just for the case that I'm like doing something stupid like not cutting here if I don't have emergency stop in place, or if the market just tanks on me. Okay, so right now we're like probably breaking these lows here. Yeah, we are. Okay, like we're breaking these lows here. You see me not real pivoting here. You see me here on the stream like say not real pivoting. Like if we break a low like this, okay, like if you look at the 30-second chart, we did take out the low here of the RTH session low, okay, and if this is taken out, like, and this should be a bottom, like, then you want to see it like fast, okay? You want to see it reject fast, okay? And not just reject and trade slowly grind higher, okay? Strong offer here, refilling, like, and then it comes back to the bottom of the bell curve pretty much here, like the same example we previously had on the top is same, obviously counts for the bottom side, and then really struggle here, okay? Then it's, for me, this is no bottom here. So I'm not considering taking this long here at this point. Okay, now these two. Now it's becoming kind of interesting here. Now we're getting stuck here. Okay, that's kind of interesting here for me. Like here, like we obviously we went lower, but here into the 71, 71, 75s. Okay, like we should puke, okay? Like we make a new low, okay? There's probably some new stop sitting around here, okay? Like they should go, okay? Like this making a new low here, and this now at this point should just blast, okay? That maybe here, like to get towards here, like the 69s. I think this is this one, okay? This should puke, okay? But we don't see any follow through. We see quite the opposite, okay? Like we see strong absorption on the. This is now actually the trade he wants me to break down. I remember, like I looked at it for a second yesterday. Like now I remember. So here, if you see like the 71, 75s here, the bid is holding very strong. This is also the 71, 75 here. Okay, this price. I hope you can see it well. It's also like the bottom tick from earlier. Okay, so like here, the bid is really holding. Okay. So the bid can't break it. Also, next point to consider here, like it does try to get lower sometimes, okay, but there's no volume trading at 71.50, okay. Each time, like the bid here gets cleared pretty much, and so each time we do get down here to 71.50, like we immediately went bid again, okay. Like it's also very important to consider the time that we spend on the bid and offer, okay. Like if we get here, like immediately buyers start hit again the 71, 75s here again, okay, into the offer. Here again, look at this. We're here, okay, we're in the lows, okay, in the lows. We just absorbed all the, we just took out all the buying on the 6 a day, we just absorbed and took out all the buying here in the 75s. Now we're in the 71.50s, okay, and just no one is really hitting. So this went from 260 contracts to 230 contracts, okay? Just 30 contracts hit, okay? And immediately, boom, bid again, okay? So there's really, and again, okay, we go down again now, like about 10, from 90 to, I don't know, like 10 more, okay? Like, but that's just no size is hitting here, no one willing. And each time this is so slow and poof, okay? Like poof. Each time we approach it, this is going higher. Now it kind of rips, okay? Now we see it go higher here, okay? Also, we do see like for the first time like bigger buyer hit above this, okay, like okay, right now they just defended the 71, 75s and maybe 72s here and obviously the 71.50s, but now they started like aggressively buying the 72.50s as well here, okay. Also, like you do see a small bell curve here. You don't really see it well, okay. You might even see it a little bit better here, okay. Obviously, you have this big bell curve, okay. But then you also have this small bell curve here, okay, and theoretically another small bell curve here. So you have a very tight small bell curve here, pretty much a 3-tick bell curve here, okay. And then you have another bell curve here, okay. And then obviously you have this big bell curve here, which is also like this entire big bell curve of the day, okay. Also another point here important to consider, like is the point of control here at 74.75 here, okay. Like usually a point of control with that amount of volume, especially like look at this volume here, okay. This always likes to pull the trade in, okay. Like volume like this likes to pull the trade in, okay. just something I've noticed, okay? But now we kind of broke out, so we have this small bell curve, okay? We kind of clearly broke out of this bell curve here, technically speaking, because I do consider this already like a bell curve here, even though it's just 3 ticks, because we did spend some time here, okay? We did spend, here on the scalper's time frame, you did spend some time here, and you did always like immediately get rejected off the low, okay? And now you had, it's the same principle. Now you had in the middle, okay? In the middle you had a strong refilling, and now you had strong buyers hit the top, okay? Like now we this small bell curve broke, okay? And we're into the next big bell curve, the small bell curve here. What happened in this bell curve? Yeah, well, you usually always say if we pass the middle of a bell curve, okay, like this bell curve is accepted. So like right here, okay, this bell curve from 73.25 to 72.25, okay, like we traded all the way almost to the top, okay. So this is considered like kind of accepted right now, okay. Like now, and that's why I'm also saying like, okay, now there might be a strong a possible long, okay. Like now you see the low of this bell curve, like this small bell curve here being tested, okay. First it's been tested 2 contract trades, okay. Then it's been tested again, like 9 more contract trades makes a total of 11, okay. So nobody's now really willing to hit the bottom here at 72.25. Nobody's willing to hit the bid here. Now someone is hitting the bid. Now it does get hit, okay. We get 1 tick lower, and 1 contract hits here, okay. Now, yeah, good, okay. That was probably my sign why I wanted to enter, because now just 1 contract here, okay. So we already saw it weak, kind of weak here, kind of weak here. Then we saw it 1 tick lower, okay. Now just 1 contract, immediately strong buying, okay. Offers pulling away, like strong buying. Also the limits are just moving up with the, even though this is moving up so fast, okay, the limits are just like, look how fast and how thick the limit buying is moving along with it, and it's just almost no backticking. It's no backticking really, but here also like almost just 1 backtick, like, and immediately went bid again, immediately bid higher, okay. This is very strong. Now immediately bidding higher. Now we're at the top of this bell curve, okay. We're at the top of this mini bell curve into the other bell curve, okay. Now we do see the buyer really trying here, okay. So I do get in here. Yeah, I do enter along here, okay. This was pretty much my entry. So the thing really what triggered my entry was this 1/0 here, and then just the strong buying here, and the bid just being also like strong and really willing to hold the bid here, okay. So that's why I entered. If you're a scalper, like, you can't be too hesitant. You gotta find the perfect mix, like waiting long enough, just long enough, in order to get some sort of confirmation. But obviously then you also can't be hesitant, because if you wait for too much confirmation, the trade's already gone, okay. Like at this point I entered, okay. Now I'm looking at this, okay. What I don't want to see, for me at least, to be out, like we had this 1/0 in the 72s, okay. So my thought process is, okay, if we do trade below 72, or if we do actually break 72 here and trade below, okay, I'm trying to get out for as close as possible to break even. If you know my trading style, like I never like, okay, bad example today, but I usually like only, yeah, very rarely take full stop outs, okay. Also very rarely get full take profits, but obviously like I do try, if my trade idea is wrong, I just try to get out and cut the trade as close as possible to break even, okay. So like if we would have broken 72 here, like especially like traded through here like we did earlier on the top here, like I'm out of this trade, okay. Now we look at it, okay. Now we do see like 2 times, you saw this 2 times it tried it cleared the entire bid here, okay. Like 2 times it completely cleared the bid here, but no single contract traded into the 72s, okay. So even though it cleared it here, no contract traded here. So this trade is just becoming better now, right now, to be honest. Now we're kind of struggling at the highs here. Now we're falling in hard, but immediately reclaim, okay. This, bam, okay. Like now it's even better. Like first the fall in might not be as good, like if you consider, okay, this is falling in. Obviously, like you don't want to get it rejected here, but the fall in was not really on big selling volume, okay, just a bit pulled, and they immediately like bought it back up, okay, very fast. So that's why I say always with my pivots, like it's very important to pay attention how fast something happens, okay. Like it's a total different story if this climbs slow up, or if this shoots down and then climbs slowly up, or if it just bam bam, okay. Like two different trades, completely different. That's why I always say or think like just trading pure of candlesticks, old information is like, okay, if it works for you, stick with it, but I don't consider it yeah, anyways, don't wanna like talk shit about anything. So also like at this point I think I moved my I moved my stop, because I thought I moved my take profit as well, because why? Okay, like I'm thinking now, okay, we have this big bell curve here, okay, and we have a lot of volume sitting here, okay. So, and probably, at least for my thought process, okay, like all those people shorting here, they might have their stops just a bit above here, okay. So they might have their stops. What are stops? Stop, also all those people being short here, okay. Like what is a stop? A stop is if you're short, a stop is a buy market order, okay. So there could be a case made that a lot of buy market orders from retail, obviously, okay, but still are sitting like just above this here, like around here, 75.50, then maybe some more here, okay. Like we could, I don't expect this to just completely blast through, obviously, but I do expect it, or might be a possibility here that if we trade up here, okay, like if we just shoot through because some big buyers hit, and the bid is the offers kind of pulling here at times, and if big size hits on the bid, like I'm kind of expecting it that this could just blast through here, trigger all the buy stop orders here from the stop losses pretty much from retail, okay, just to get a quick spike up here, okay. Then probably big sellers are gonna absorb this spike, and I kind of want to be one of them and already have my take profit set here, okay. Just if this spikes, I'm probably not gonna hold it like till take profit anyway. Okay, now I'm looking, okay, like now, like this high of because now this bell curve here kind of broke, okay. Now we're trading back to my entry, back to the low node here, okay. I don't really want to see it break here, okay. Like I don't really want to see it come against me. That's why you already see my mouse, okay, in the trade. Obviously here I have two mouse because I'm reviewing the trade, but you already see my mouse hovering around the exit button, because I don't really want to see this trade fall back against me here, okay, at this point, because I really need to stay above this bell curve and not fall back into this bell curve again, because then we're gonna probably test the lows again. At this point I don't want to be a part anymore of this trade, okay. Like my general trade idea is a test of the point of control, okay, to pull this trade in. Might be a short, probably like short squeeze up into the 77s, like maybe. But the general idea is a play back to point of control here. Like I'm giving it one more try here, okay. Now I really want to see it pop. You see it here in stream as well. Now I really want to see it pop. Yeah, this is exactly what I want to see. Like now the offer's just pulling away at this point. Like you see this clear on very low volume, okay, like only 65, 85, 43, 142, okay. So the offer's just completely pulling now at this point, because they're probably thinking, okay, we might be able to get a sell position in higher, okay. So why would we buy here if we could buy higher, okay. You also don't really see any back ticking at all, okay. The bid is moving along with it, not all too thick, but it's moving along with it. You see it now. You see it trade the 75.50s for the first time, but it didn't happen what I wanted to, okay. I wanted it to have a liquidation spike here once we broke this bell curve, okay. So like really buy stop orders like starting to come in here, okay, and puke this, which didn't happen. So I'm getting out, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the trade idea behind this trade. I hope you like it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it helped you understand the market a little bit better, okay. Like obviously I'm not perfect myself. I'm like still a developing trader. I still consider myself the kind of beginner and start just profitable for a while now. Okay, but yeah, I do think like I know a little bit by now how the market works, and at least for me how it works. Okay, like yeah. So if you enjoy my type of content, okay, like I really do appreciate it if you leave me a like or a comment or whatever. And I'm really like, I wanna help like really motivated trader, okay, like I used to be one of them and I just didn't find any good content anywhere really. Like only the trading YouTube is such an awful place. Like you only get taught the wrong things in my opinion. And that's why like 99% of trader, like I think like 98% of the traders who trading and losing money know their technical analysis stuff and all these patterns and stuff like this from the standard YouTuber and then standard courses, but it's just not working. It just doesn't have edge, or like there would be so much more profitable traders. Okay, like you really gotta understand the market, how the market works, why the market moves and stuff like this. Okay, this is pretty complex and advanced right now already. So please, if this is completely new and doesn't make any sense to you, please watch my video series. Okay, I'm trying, I'm giving my best to put out as fast as possible my full course, obviously for free. I do also like highly recommend FatCat's YouTube channel. Okay, he has tons of content, just similar to this. Okay, and yeah. Anyways, like I hope you really did enjoy this video, and more importantly, you did get something out of me and out of this video. Like, I'm gonna pin my YouTube, my Discord in the comments down below. If you're really a trader who wants to become successful, okay, just you can join us. Okay, like I'm trying to build a community of really motivated trader willing to learn. Okay, we can help each other, like having this different perspectives on the market. You can be completely new, it's no problem. Okay, like if you like never have heard anything about trading, you're very welcome. Okay, like no problem whatsoever. The only people I really don't want to have there is like people that like just looking for the next best indicator, for the next buy sell indicator that I have to argue with all the time. Okay, so if you're really willing to learn, like please, you can write me any day of the week, okay, any time of the week. I will be answering, okay, I will breaking down these videos for you, just like I did this, okay, like it makes me happy to help out the community and give back something, because I've also learned it from other people, okay, other people's help me, so I want to give something of this back. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me, from my video, okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, stay tuned till the next video, out.